Welcome. I will be sharing my screen in a second. I'm just going to get some background music on. Just to see if this works. Just going to use some Stellaris soundtrack in the background. I'm pretty sure that's within TOS. Games are usually fine. Yep. So, here we are. Back with modding. And at the minute, I have started, but that was a lot of just trying to figure out what I'm doing. Here we go. Here's the screen. So, in the top right corner, you can see the area of this world that I'm working on at the minute. It's called the Farthrush Peninsula, and I'm just kind of trying to add provinces here. I'm just concerned that music is maybe a bit too loud. I'll just break it down a bit. There we go. So, for now, it's just kind of coloring in provinces and then bringing them into the files with a little bit of coding. So I'm splitting this region up by... Each of these provinces is a single province that you move into within the game. And I'm going to be splitting them up by counties and then duchies, and then this whole area that we're working on here is going to be a kingdom in itself, part of a larger empire. I've overlaid the river maps here. Usually in the province map mode you wouldn't have any of that, but I've overlaid the river maps so I can have a better idea of exactly where the rivers are, and I can put the borders on them because I like having those nice geographic boundaries. So yeah, at the minute I've just about finished this area here. I'm just trying to figure out where this province will go, because this will be the edge of this duchy. These three will be a single county, these four will be a single county, then these three, and then these three here. Might make that four actually, but yeah, I'll just have to figure that out. So for now, what we do to create a province is we've selected this area here. I might actually make that a little bigger. Just need to select an area. So let's go let's make a bit of a panhandle area, and they can go to that bend in that river. There we go. So then we go layer via copy, create clipping mask, and then fill it in with a unique color. So I'm using roughly the same color for all this region just so I can better figure out where things are going to go. That's layer 28. And that is the last province in that county. So now to go into the game files and add these as a county. So I'm going to save the PSD. Then I'm going to remove this layer. Yep. And then save as a copy to the provinces PNG. Okay. So now that we've got that, oh, I'm moving the camera around a little too much there. We can then go to our provinces under a different folder in this thing. I'll move that there. We can go to the mod folder and common landed titles. Landed titles, get that up for later. I'm using Notepad++, by the way, just because I find it a lot better than Notepad for this kind of thing. And then back to the mod, map data, definition not CSV, and that was Notepad as well, even though it automatically opens CSV files in thingy for some reason. Excel. But here we go. So we've got the provinces here, and the area here. So I'm gonna reduce this. Oh, I should probably close those stuff I have in the background. Should have done this pre-stream. Crusader Kings 3 can actually close for now. Yeah, like what would we be closing? The thing that we need, but yeah, that'll come up, come in handy later. So I can close that because that's just related to stuff to do with the channel. Right. Minimize that. Right, so now we can move this over. Move it that way, actually. And then we can open these two here. And if we look at this, get the colours of each of the provinces. God, that camera moves really far in the... I'm used to Paint.net. I've recently got Photoshop, so and in Paint.net you can middle mouse click and move it. But yeah, so I've gotten up to 15 there, so I need province 16 next, which is that one. I don't know why they didn't start from that side, but that is just how it be. So we find the RGB values there, and then 16 is 27, 71, 96. That's here, by the way, just. And then we name it B underscore. This one is Holmshire. This is just a part of the D&D world, somewhere very commonly visited by the players. So that's that. That is 16, 27, 71, 96, Holmshire. So just save this, and then go into here. And you see we've got our empire, kingdom, duchy, county, barony. So our county is made up of several different baronies, and several different counties make up a duchy, several different duchies make up a kingdom, and several different kingdoms make up an empire. So we are looking to create a new county here. So we gotta go, that one's just finished there. Here, C underscore, this county is Holmshire, without the capital H, obviously. Equals, open squiggly brackets, and then I can just grab this and put that there. Bit easier than just typing it all in manually. The color is actually going to be more this area here, but I'll just leave that in as a placeholder for now. Oh no, wait, the duchy is Holmshire, sorry. We need to create a new duchy. So after that, so this is the duchy opening. There's a barony closing, county closing, and then we gotta go and close that duchy above. And we gotta open the new duchy. I'll just copy this. There we go. And I think that should be right. This file is where the game tends to crash the most, just because it's all the coding has to be correct. So this is the Duchy of Holmshire. Then we got the county. Oh wait, no. Stupid. I've put that in the wrong place. Technical issues. Actually, no. I'll just copy that. And then we can get rid of that. There we go. And this is where we want it. So there we go. Oop. Nice. So that should work. I'll see when the game crashes, inevitably. So Holmshire, and then the county of Holmshire. I think that might be the county name. I might just name the county differently than the capital region of it. Holmshire. I don't know. I'll keep it like that for now. Placeholder name. And then we'll have the barony of Holmshire. And we copy these RGB values. Oh, 27, 71, 96. Now, important to note, these ones don't need to be the same as the ones that you use in your Photoshop file, because they are... That is just telling the game what color to portray the county as, or the barony in this case. And I did that with the rest up here, just so I could tell them apart a bit easier. They're all a little, they're all much more varied in the colors, but I realized that the game, at least the base game, they like to have all the counties like in similar areas to be similar colors, so it's not quite as horrendous on the eyes when you just have a look at it. But for now, I'll just keep that, and I'll change it if it doesn't look as good. So yeah, Barony of Holmshire. That is province number 16, and there we go. That's that done. Province 17. Why am I getting nothing? Oh, the color picker up. That's 17. So we just go boop. 17, 76. Ooh, interesting year. 130, 161. And this is where I would need help calling things. So if anyone has any ideas in the chat or whatever for a name, please let me know, because I would like... my creativity only goes so far. This is at the source of a river, so maybe like... I don't know. It's a source of a tributary. It's an unnamed river, as of yet. It is a tributary of the River Almond. So... I don't know. Let's name it... Almatrib. That rolls off the tongue, I guess. Almatrib. Yep. That's alright. Okay. And then the X there. And then we go into this. And we add another barony. Why is that bit? It needs to be there. Or does it? I don't think that matters really. And that'll be Almatrib. And make that the color 70, 76, 130, and 161. Okay, and that's province 17. There you go. Getting there. I'll be able to open the game soon. But once all these are done, maybe it's better to go slower with them and not have as many provinces, just to make sure it all works fine, but whatever. Riskiness. Risky business. I go with that. And then go for 18. 80, 109, and 125. Barony of... New barony name. So we got Holmshire there, Almatrib there, and I guess this is in the... I'll actually get the world up just so I can drag it on the screen here. This is in the top right of the stream there, but it's very small. So if I get that up in just 1 second. And I really need to organize my files better. Maps. Wonderdraft. Wonderdraft is a really good map tool, by the way. This one I've got here wasn't actually made with Wonderdraft. It was made using Incarnate, but it is very good nonetheless. Incarnate is quite good. Although I think it's a subscription service, whereas Wonderdraft was a one-off payment. So if you... I would recommend Wonderdraft because it helps you create really lovely looking maps. Incarnate is quite good for like this more zoomed in area, but Wonderdraft allowed me to create things like, you know, you can get paper maps and stuff from it as well. Like I've got the political map of my world here. So this is Farthrush that we're working on now. But I think it looks really good. Not to like the coastline, you know, say about it what you will. It's based on a flooded UK if sea levels rose like 600 meters or whatever, and flipped upside down. That was the inspiration for it. That's why it's so like snaky and stuff. But then like when you zoom in and stuff, you get really nice. I just really like Wonderdraft. I think it's a very good tool. Yeah. So this map I originally made in Incarnate, and I didn't really convert it, but that's alright, I guess. So we've got the river southbound there. This is the river that comes up here and ends there. A bit of a crossroads here. So there's Holmshire, Searfoot Bay. So this town or temple or barony would be about here. It'd be like a trading town along Almaton to Holmshire. So I think we'll go with what are trade names? What are trade words? Oh wait, right. The god in the world, in charge of like, you know, trade and you know, bartering and stuff is named Corsode, and he's based on a halfling. He's got a halfling kind of appearance. So, and this is going to be a halfling kind of area. I don't know if I ever get that far to adding, you know, D&D races in. That seems a bit difficult. But for now, I'll say Corsiton. That's pretty good. Ton, the suffix ton I've been using for a lot of this area, because it's more based off like English towns and things. It is, you know, mapped onto the flooded UK, flooded Great Britain. It is Cornwall in that area, so I just thought that would be alright. You know, Cornwall is more Celtic, the Cairno. So save that, and then we'll add Barony of Corsiton equals that, and then color. This is the big issue when you spent your whole life with British English. Whenever you're coding, you get spelling mistakes without even realizing it, like color with a U as opposed to color with just an O. So we go 80, 109, 125. We got color 2, which is just, I'm not entirely sure what this does, but it's just white all the time in all the other files that I've seen. So There's a spelling mistake already. That would have been a crash. Province equals 18. Okay, so that is the county of Holmshire. That's that done. Save. So if we go back in here, 19 I think is half home. Yep, half home. So I'm actually going to add that county. Oh, we've got to close this county here. Leave that closed. So yeah, county of Half Home. I might change the county names at some point, but they're just going to be named after the primary settlement at the minute. And we've got okay, we'll just colour it after Half Home when we get in. And I'll colour this after Holmshire. Probably shouldn't be coloured in after the duchy, or the other duchy. There we go. Save that. So, Half Home. It has a colour of 19, 34, 70, 91. Now it's the barony of Half Home. There we go. And we can just go in here, use those colours. 34, 70, 91. And then colour. Oh, I'm stupid. That comes down here. And then colour 2. 255, 255, 255. And I believe that's all that's needed for that bit. Yep. So then we go on to barony of Half Home equals. So, okay. Barony of Half Home. Color. I really hope this works once I get to like actually opening it up in the game, because going back through this and finding the problem will be quite annoying. 70, like that. I don't know how important that would be, but there's 91, and then color 2. 255, 255, 255. And province. Province. 19. There we go. Save that. Before I move on to the next one, I'm going to bring that county to a close. I've just realised this barony isn't brought to a close either. Brackets, people. Remember your brackets. And there's another one I've forgotten. Save that. So, there's Half Home there. Right. Next province. 20. Which one's 20? That's the problem with doing loads at once. That's 20. 20. Semicolon. 41. 64. 77. Barony of. Okay, so this is kind of going up along the coast. It's at the foot of a mountain. Mountain, foot, coast, hill, suburb of Half Home. Subfoot. No, it reminds me too much of a Subway sandwich. Subway footlong. Subfoot. It's a bit stupid one. Well, now I've been reminded of sandwiches, and halflings are known for liking their food, and they could be very happy with sandwiches. So, and there is a place in the real world called Sandwich, hence the name. Sandwich. Wichton. No. Sandfoot. There you go. Like beach, coastal, foot of the mountain. There we go. Got there in the end. Got one. And then we're gonna add here. Get out of the way. Barony of Sandfoot equals color equals right. What is it again? 40, 64, 77. Close. Color 2 equals 255, 255, 255. And province. You don't need brackets for that. Yeah, 20. Cool. Close. Save that. Then next is 21, which is that one. 21. Colon 12. 49. 71. Barony of west of Halfhome, and it's kind of on within the bay. Westhome do. I'll do. That's good. I'm trying usually to avoid kind of directional based ones because you end up using a lot of them. Like the Eastern Duchy in this is going to be called Esthershire, and you know the northern continent is Norelia. You know it is very. You get drawn to these directional things because it's just kind of easy to come up with. Westhome. Okay, that's that there. Then we go into here. Barony of Westhome equals that. Color is 12, 49, 71. That's 91. That would have caused a crash. I had that last time I was testing this. Color 2 equals 255, 255, 255. There's another crash possibility. Province is 21. 21. Sorry, that's a very aged meme now. Jeez. I don't want to think how old that is. Okay. And then we go with a... What's that? Go with there. That'll be the last one of the Halfhome County. So it's 22. Stop making spaces there. Ah! It's like whenever you get to the end of something you're making. Mysterious War Advisor. Greetings. Hello. So whenever you get to the end of something you're writing, like my instinct is to hit the space bar. So I'm really definitely going to create some issues within this. Yeah, hello, Mysterious War Advisor. I'm just making up, practicing modding of Crusader Kings 3. Something that I'm probably way too ambitious considering my skill level, but I'm just making the provinces at the minute, and then we're going to open the game and see if they actually are some of the provinces. Yeah, it is. It seems, to be honest, it actually seems a little easier than I was expecting it in terms of at least getting the counties and everything in the map all together. I've managed to get my map. I'm focusing on a small region at the minute just to learn with this small region. It's in the top right of the stream there. You see that's the map that I use for D&D. But yeah, it's really cool seeing it come together, and just putting it all together is quite difficult. The hardest bit so far has been coming up with unique names for each of the provinces, because obviously with D&D you only really focus on the main towns and things, and right here I've got a little bit of writer's block as I can't think of something for this town here. I mean, it's not always going to be in town. Like, if you know Crusader Kings yourself, if it's not already built in the game, you can build a temple, town, or castle there. So I don't know, maybe just try and avoid using the ton suffix on a lot of things, but that just makes it easy. So that kind of central there, it's north of Halfhome. It's kind of like in the middle here, just in the middle of an open area, which I think is hills on the map in Crusader Kings. So right, okay, there's a in Northern Ireland there is a place, Hilltown, which is probably a very common name, but just as a little, Hilltown was quite famous for having a lot of discos and stuff for younger people. That was back when I was young. It was head out to Hilltown for the disco, so I'm just gonna pay homage. Just name that Hilton. Very very easy kind of name, but we'll go with that. Oh, 211. Why did I? That's not province 20. What? 211. That's province 22. There we go. That should be fine. Save that. In here, so we'll add Barony of Hilton. Mysterious War Advisor, if you are looking for like a good tutorial to actually learn how to mod, currently working on a conversion mod myself. Actually, I've been working a mod that would change the way combat works. Instead of just your character winning a battle automatically, I am making a mod that you are the general and you have to manually command troops in a custom map that is almost like checkers but with terrain that has effects on your troops. That sounds amazing. It sounds like a hell of a lot of work, but you're obviously going to be focusing on the individual mechanics of the game themselves then, rather than the map. Whereas what I'm working on is creating a map and culture and races. I wouldn't be messing with the mechanics of the game. That sounds like a full-on overhaul of how the combat works, which is incredible. Like, I've seen a lot of people not complain, but question the current state of the combat in Crusader Kings 3. And yeah, it is a bit like, now that we're seeing how Victoria 3 is going to work, and if you play a lot of Hearts of Iron 4, you get a lot more involved in the combat and those things. And with Crusader Kings, it's just move army in there and that's it. I'm still constantly reading tutorials though, but my ambition is to make a revolutionary mod. I mean, go for it. I was thinking about this in work a lot, like, oh, I'd love to do this, I'd love to do that, and then I just got home one day and was like, actually, why not? I'll just look up a tutorial and see. I looked up the tutorial, read the mod, advisory things, is like, right, I could maybe do this. Even with my limited experience in in modding, like I've only done a little bit of mods for different things, which is adding like maybe a nation to Victoria 2 or adding like flags to Europa Universalis. But, you know, don't let lack of skill at the minute get in the way of ambition. I would love to see, you know, an overhaul or at least a more interactive combat experience in the game. So if you do get around to making that, it'll be a popular mod, definitely. This, I'm not so sure. It's one random person's custom D&D world that they're using basically to practice modding on. But yeah, I mean, people like total conversions, don't they? Everyone looking for a fresh experience in the game. Now, with Royal Court coming out, if you are looking at modding mechanics, I would really hold off for the meantime, because Royal Court could change some stuff. I don't think there's any plans to change the combat much, or even at all. But yeah, I'm just focusing on the map for now because, well, that's all I know how to do for now. But it's also like they might change a few of the mechanics that I would want to use. And obviously with the holding court and the court grandeur and everything like that, that's a lot more things to take into account. And I would rather wait until that's released and then start working on the mod proper than like build it now and then in a few weeks' time have to change everything. That's my worst fear, is having to go through every file in this and go like, right, that needs to change, that needs to change. So this province is, which one again? 23. And it's there. It's in a mountain. And it's a town. Mountain. It's pretty stupid, but that's fine. Okay. And then we got 24. Oh, I should add this first before I forget. Barony of Mountain. Color. Hope the keyboard isn't too loud, by the way. I hadn't really tested that out before I started. 75, 160, 94. There you go. And color 2. Cool thing is that when I said checkers, like, I mean more realistic combat. Like, for example, there is a left side of the screen that will let you choose your tactic. You can also make flanks, or you could command your troops all at once to use one tactic. However, if there is a bigger army, you have a lower chance to succeed in the tactic. If you succeed, you get an attack buff, but if you fail, the tactic will instead debuff your defense. Ooh, so it's kind of like, it's risk and reward. That is really good, actually, because, you know, that is, you're never going to guarantee that you're going to win something. And if you have to, even if you have like a larger force, you can't get complacent. You need to really focus on still winning the battle correctly. So that would like adds a punishment if you become complacent and you just kind of sit there like, I've got the greater force, I've got the better generals, I can just win this. It still means that, because at the end of the day, Crusader Kings 3 is a role-playing game, and if you're commanding your own army, you should be able to have a chance at like choosing the tactics and actually commanding it, rather than just watch dice on a screen, basically. Oh, I've accidentally added that to that. County, no matter. Just create the new county here. C _ I don't know what I'm going to call this one. The balance things I also added when tactics can be countered, and AI with the strategist perk will be more competent in decisions. Yeah, well, that is the big question. How is the AI going to deal with those new mechanics if it's brought in? Because then you'd need to be properly looking at manipulating the AI and bringing them around to a point where they can use it properly. Like, you don't want to make it like Hoi 4, where you could just manipulate the AI who doesn't quite know how to micromanage. Yeah, that would be... okay. This is along a coast. That's 3 counties. Tri-coast. Tri-shore. Any idea for a name for this little county? Mysterious War Advisor? My mysterious mod advisor? Along a coast with kind of like an English aesthetic, maybe. How about Form Tooth? Wait, no. Form Tooth Whitno is a perfect name. Accidentally typed. I actually, just as a little Easter egg name, Form Tooth Whitno is pretty stupid. Form Tooth. Coast Tooth. Fork Tooth Whitno. Fork Tooth Whitno. Okay, that's the next barony name, and then that sounds perfect. It does indeed. It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Fork Tooth Whitno. Totally doesn't sound like 4 words crammed together. We'll name one of the towns Forktooth, and we'll name the county Whitno. Whitno. Whiteno. Wait, no. Forktooth Whitno. Whitno. County of Whitno. I'll do. And then we will get the next barony. So I'll just go straight ahead. Call that. Just put that there so I can remember. Forktooth. There. Gotta get the colours for it. And it's 24, isn't it? So that one is going to be called Forktooth. I don't know if there's any geographical features there that would justify that name, but that's fine. So we got 70, 110, 122. Forktooth. Barony of Forktooth. For my mod, I am also adding more detail to the map. Terrain will no longer look like mashed potatoes. Yeah, that is going to be a lot of work. I realized that when putting this together, is that the terrain editing is quite difficult. Height maps are a pain because the human eye doesn't really differentiate through shades of grey that easily. So it's quite hard to tell where the coastline is and what, how high your mountains actually are and stuff. And then once you import the height map to the map editor, the only thing that is stunting my mod release is bugs. So many bugs. Yeah. I mean, how far along are you on your mod? Is it near release, or is it, well, excluding bugs, is it quite heavily done, or is it in the starting phases? Let's carry on this while it's the Barony of Forktooth. I'm not even close to release. Yeah, I feel you there. I don't know how long this will be a very long time. But it's still fun to you know, flex your creative muscles, even if I mean, it's still a really cool mod to work on nonetheless, and it'll give you a chance to release it after Royal Court. It started 6 months ago, and I can sense it will take even longer when Royal Court releases. Yeah. You just gotta make sure that a lot of the stuff you've changed isn't going to be affected by Royal Court. So it's not a good time to start modding, is it? I'll focus on the map for now. 75. Oh, did that again. There we are. And color 2. I only started this last week, so I am only in the beginning process of that long haul. And I can only really do so much in my free time. But I thought I'd share the experience here and steal people's ideas for names of provinces. Right. Oh, I need to finish coding this here. Vietno equals bracket. By the way, the music is Stellaris, not Crusader King, simply because it fits the channel aesthetic here more than Crusader King. And after modding Crusader Kings for so much and just going into the game and stuff, I'm so sick of hearing the Crusader Kings music at the minute. It deflates your enjoyment of the game itself. We'll make a mount on this one. However, although the mod is not released, I have been testing it myself, and in my opinion it is far more fun than automatically dealing with battles, as you have no point to fight. The mod can only work if you are leading the army yourself, immersion reasons. Yeah, well, exactly. That was going to be one of my questions. Like, it only works if your character is the commander of the army. Then, that like I totally agree with that. For me, you know, roleplay is the reason that I play a lot of these games, and it wouldn't really make sense, say, if you know, you've just got like a random general or mercenary commander in charge of something to take command of it. And it encourages the player to take control of the armies rather than just giving their general with the highest advantage the army. You know, adds to that roleplay element of, you know, I'll do it myself kind of attitude. Which, I mean, a lot of kings in medieval and Renaissance Europe did lead their armies into battle, and it was most of them were maybe not the best commanders. So even if you've got like a character who's like martial skill of like 2, you'll still be like, oh, I still want to put him in charge. You can watch your generals fight, however, you may not give them orders, as in reality it is impossible to control one's body and mind. Yeah. Well, unless someone gets like a telepathy mod or something, that would give them the chance to... Well, that's one thing that I've been like thinking about while creating mods, is you do have to think about compatibility with other mods. And like major mechanical change ones, I mean, you can't really predict that. You just gotta hope that you just put a disclaimer on your Steam Workshop page, like, oh, you know, use other mods at your own risk. I have no idea what is actually compatible with this. I guess you just make sure the major mods that everyone kind of uses are compatible. So here's another. Oh, and it's got like a little bit sticking out there. I know it's kind of on the border of the next duchy. It's touching two different duchies.
Follower.
Oh, hello, I'm Husey. Thank you for following. Yeah. I'm making the mod for... I'm Husey. John. Hello, John. This is one of my one of the players of my actual D&D game. I've only said that I've been making this mod today, so this is a nice little surprise. Trying to make this mod. So they're touching the tri-border. Tri-board. I'll do. Not only does the mod make some revolutionary combat, but also mods new units like crossbowmen and others. That sounds really cool, actually. That would be very late game, and knowing the way that I play the game, I wouldn't really, probably wouldn't really see crossbowmen because I tend to get bored of a playthrough by. I like to start at the earliest start date, and I'll tend to, not come back to a playthrough after maybe the 1200s. That'll be the latest. But yeah, crossbowmen would be very, very fun. And you could use the different man-at-arms, like specifically in the combat screen, in like a unique ways for their different types. This is the Barony of Triboard. That color 85 105 111. Oh, why did I do that? That would have really screwed up the file. There we are. Color 2 255 255 255 and province 25. Only 3 more to go, and then we can see if this is doing all right in the game, and inevitably see the crash. 26. That is. Away you go. So there's 25. There's 26. We get that. RGB is 164. 223. 240. My signal in work is really shit, so can't really watch at the moment. Can't get 2 seconds before buffer, but the important question is, will Gogdeer be in this? Yes, John. All your characters will be in here somewhere. And I was thinking, once the mod is put together, the races are all put together and all that, I was thinking of maybe adding a mechanical thing of there is like events relating to a D&D adventuring party that might be wandering around, and as a ruler of a specific place, you might get an event saying like, oh, the adventuring party is in your court. They're going after, like, say, a dragon or something like that. They ask for your aid. What do? I think that would really add to the kind of roleplay there. And you could maybe, when you start the game, you can choose to have either, have that adventuring party in the game, or just play like a normal Crusader Kings style game. I plan on releasing the mod by 2023 as I still am adding more and more things to the mod than just combat. I am calling the mod Vladislav's revolutionary mod that everyone needs. You'll definitely get some people joining that. That may sound pretty long, but I must unfortunately fix things, and may even have to restart everything if the Royal Court changes far too many things. Yeah, that is really the big scary point. But considering how long it took for them to release Royal Court after the initial release of the game, you'll probably get a few years of no interruptions from major updates to work on it. Class, I will have to head here as the Wi-Fi is really shit right now. Yeah, that's fine. Thanks for popping in and having a look. So this barony, I guess this would be the like. This is the southbound river, so. Riverbound. That's a cool one. Kind of. A lot of them are really just basic, generic fantasy names. And then we can go. That was the last of that county. The Waitno county. That is now forever cemented in this world. So. Gonna close that bracket. Hashtag close your brackets. C underscore. Once I have enough done, I will give you a beta version just to test it out and see what you think. That'll be really cool, actually. I mean, I really enjoy mods that change the mechanics and everything and add more depth to certain things. So, I would love to test that out. Yeah. I could just have it on stream as well while I'm testing, just to maybe get a few more eyes interested in it if anyone just happens upon it. If you would be alright with that. What would be the name of this country?
We've gained a new follower.
Ah, thank you for following. Yeah, so I would definitely enjoy like showing that to people. Because the more word you get out to, it's like, yeah, the more people you'll get once the mod is released. And if you're working on it for a few years, you'll definitely want that big intake of people. So, writer's block again. What will this county be called? It's kind of in the forests. It's kind of on the edge of the forest, actually. So, Edgewood. There you go. Not to be confused with like edgy edgy rogue character. This is where all the edgy rogues will appear. See ya. Yeah, thank you for popping in and thanks for chatting away. So 26. Oh no, yeah, wait until we get the. Oh yeah, that is the same one. 164, 223, 240, and that's that. Color 2 equals 255, 255, 255. I have a feeling that this mod, this coding is going to affect my real-world spelling of the word color. Barony, Riverbound equals 164, 233, 223, 240, and I did it again. Color equals, and just drag this down. All the little bits. I've only got a little bit of experience in coding. I did it during my degree, coding in Python, which I guess is a bit quite similar to this, whatever this is. I don't even know what language I'm coding in. That's alright. And that's province 26. There we go. 27 is, cancel that. I think it's that light blue one, yeah. Okay, so this is next to the river, I think. Let me just see, lay the river map on top of this. Oh, I removed it already. That's alright. I think that's where the river... Yeah, it is. Okay, what about Tree Ford? That's a good one. A tree river crossing. That'll be a nice wee thing to call it. Province 27. Did I get the colours there? No, I did not. There we are. 164 223. Oh. 223. 164 223 24. Oh, that's the same as the previous one. What's going on? Oh, I must have clicked on the wrong one there. Oh, yeah, 164 223 240. Ah, yeah, I clicked on the wrong one there. Stupid. No, wait. This is the finicky part. 112. I just think I hadn't clicked the first one. 200. 246. Barony of Treeford. There you go. Nice. Let's get that in here. Close that. Barony of Treeford. Equals open bracket. Color. 112 200 246. Color 2 255 255 255. Province is 27. So that should be that one. And then we got one more, and then we can go into the world and see if it works. Okay, so 28 is select 28. 28 is 31. 123 157. B underscore half wood. There you go. Oh no, that doesn't sound quite as good. No, it's fine. I'll put it in. A little chuckle people can have. Equals that. Color equals 31 123 157. Got color 2 equals. Now I'm afraid of making a province that is the same color as another province and then it breaks the game because they're the exact same. That is a concern. 255 255 255. Province 28. There we go. Close that and close that. And they're all closed. Empire, Kingdom, Duchy, County, Barony. Barony, Barony, Barony. County, Barony, Barony, Barony. County, Barony, Barony, Barony. County, Barony, 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 Barony. I've said that word too many times now. And that'll be 34, 70, and 91. Capital is half home. Well, save. And this one as well. Right. Now we can actually test to see if it shows up in the game. So we'll go to Crusader Kings. Oh, wait, first I want to turn... I've got the map editor on. So launch Crusader Kings. Launcher settings. Oh no, game settings. Launch and debug mode. Just in case we need to fix anything. Here we go. I thought I turned the music off. I can get the volume mixer. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. There we go. Right, so new game. So it looks like this at the minute because we haven't actually changed the paper map. But if we play as any ruler... Yes! It works! Okay, and we zoom in. And okay, that's not there. That's interesting. But yeah, just need to fix that province. But there's County of Holmshire, County of Half Home, County of Edgewood, and County of White No. Wait, no. Headed in Mounton. So if we start, say, in Holmshire, we'll see provinces here. We've got Holmshire, Almadrib. That was meant to be T, Almatrib, and Corsiton. Yeah. So that has worked. Just this one for some reason. Let's see, the duchy is here. It is Holmshire, Esthershire. And they are both a part of the Kingdom of Farthrush and the Empire of Bastia. Cool. Now, these symbols and people and everything and the fact that these are like this is because they're not fully localized yet. But once we get into localization, we can actually give the things names. We can put people in. We can actually manipulate the flags. These are all just randomly generated people for now. You know, the culture is testist and testish. Oh wow, okay. The C is testish culture. Okay. Unlanded of, yeah. So that's another duchy added. So now in my D&D world, in the original kind of idea of this, the kingdom is split into 4. Well, they're called counties in that, but for the size and the way Crusader Kings work, they're duchies in this. But even then, I think I'll need to split it into 5. So you've got, it used to be Dawnshire, Midshire, Holmshire, and Esthershire. But now with the size of this area, this like whole place cannot be one county. I'd need to make the provinces a lot larger if it was. So I might split that in 2. You might have the 5 counties. So Midshire here. I might even make this a county or a duchy, this kind of mountainous area, and then Midshire can be in the middle here, and it's stretching up along, and then you got 6 overall. That'll be good. So why is that not working? What is going on here? So let's exit the game. Exit to desktop. close that. And we can see it was county number 22? 21? 20? County number 20. So 20, let's see, is it all right? 41, 41, 64, 77. See, even a single number off and it's broken. But now let's go back into the game. Launch and debug. And we'll see if this has actually worked. I love this artwork. Here we go. New game. Right, yeah, that's worked now. Just check. Yep. All there. Half Home, Holmshire, Edgewood, and wait though. That's just very cool to see a world that my players and I have been playing for nearly 3 years now come to life in a new kind of dimension. A third dimension rather than just the 2D maps we've been seeing on it. So Almatrib. I just need to make sure that I get that right, so I'm not in the localizations. B_Almatrib equals Almatrib, and it's not the right name. There we are. I got that there. That's 4 o'clock. I might need to go now, but this has been a fun modding stuff. Just get that up now again to end on the visuals of the game. But yeah, I just like to stream this modding because it is a learning experience for me, and if other people can see it and get involved, it's just nice to have. Yeah. So new game. And here we go. So there we are. I need to figure out how to change the paper map to look like proper, because that is just weird, big circle in the middle. But yeah, this is... So if I start as, say, Half Home, and I debug, you know, take the title and vassals of these guys, I can form the duchy. Even just with 3, I need money. Here we go. Create title. So there's the Duchy of Holmshire. And if I switch to like this guy here, and say take this and this, and form the Duchy of Leicestershire. Then we have on the realms. Hey, it's just quite cool to see that in game. And in the county of London over there. I'll make these a bit more similar colors here because the yellow is a bit silly, a bit far off. I mean, maybe greenish. Make a color between blue and yellow. Yeah, there we go. That is the progress today. Thank you for watching, anyone who did jump in, and anyone who's maybe watching the VOD. Thank you for getting this far through the VOD. Yeah, and I'll see you next time for more progress on this. Bye.